Discover the journey of your favorite foods from farm to fork as we explore the meticulous processes behind KFC tenders, the sweet story of pizza, and the art of crafting perfect sushi. Get ready to uncover the secrets of large-scale food production that bring delicious meals to your table. The journey of KFC tenders. Our journey to understanding KFC tenders begins in the serene environment of amazing poultry houses located in the United States. It's a major supplier for KFC. These farms are more than just places where chickens are raised. They are carefully designed spaces dedicated to the well-being of the birds. Automatic dispensers play a key role in maintaining the chicken's health, ensuring fresh, clean water is always available. Spacious barns, chickens are given room to roam freely, unlike the cramped conditions found in some other farming setups. This freedom is crucial because a stress-free environment helps chickens grow healthy and robust. Careful collection and transport once the chickens are deemed ready. Modern collecting machines arrive at the farms. These machines are somewhat like large vacuum systems, but with a gentle touch. Instead of sucking up the chickens roughly, they handle them with great care. Once collected, chickens are placed into clean, secure crates. These crates are specifically designed to ensure the safety and comfort of the chickens during their journey. This helps reduce stress and keeps them calm throughout the trip. Upon arrival at the processing plant, the chickens are unloaded with the same care and attention they receive throughout their journey. The unloading process is handled by experienced workers who use a system of conveyor belts and understand the importance of gentle handling. The focus remains on maintaining their health and safety, which is crucial for producing high-quality products. Precision processing and quality control The processing plant is a marvel of modern technology, designed to handle large volumes of chickens while ensuring efficiency and precision. As the chickens travel along the conveyor belt, they pass through a stunning machine designed to render them unconscious in a way that is both quick and painless. One of the most important steps in the processing plant is ensuring the chickens are treated humanely. This commitment to humane treatment reflects the industry's focus on animal welfare. The chickens then move to the feather removal stage, where a specialized machine removes all feathers. One of the first steps involves separating the chicken feet from the rest of the body. After the feet are removed, the chickens move on to the next stage, where their internal sections are cleaned out. Once the internal cleaning is complete, the chickens are thoroughly washed. The washing process occurs in a pool of water that also uses high-pressure water jets to remove any remaining blood or impurities, crafting the tender with the chickens dried. The next stage involves cutting them into various parts, keeping the breast pieces for KFC tenders processing, as they are known for their juicy tenderness. The rest of the chicken will also be cut into pieces and collected for further selling purposes. Before making cuts to the breast pieces, abrasive roller pins conveniently remove the skin from the breast piece, so you never have to compromise on taste and quality. Specialized machines are used to make precise cuts, separating the breast from the rest of the chicken. These machines are designed to handle the chicken gently, while ensuring that each cut is clean and accurate. The breast pieces are cut from the bony parts of the chicken, which are handled separately. Once the chicken breasts are separated from the rest of the chicken, they are carefully collected. Now the breast pieces are being placed into drum rollers. This part of the process is designed to make the chicken breasts even juicier. The drum rollers gently tumble the chicken pieces, allowing them to lock in moisture and enhance the overall tenderness of the chicken. After the drum rollers, the chicken pieces move to the sorting stage. Here, they are manually placed on running belts or sieves. These sieves allow experts to inspect each piece carefully to ensure the chicken is safe to eat. The pieces are then sprayed with a solution responsible for removing any harmful bacteria from the surface. The spray helps to reduce the risk of contamination and ensures that the chicken is clean and ready. Once the chicken pieces are thoroughly cleaned, They're coated with flour to add a delicious texture to the chicken and help create a crispy coating when fried. Importantly, no artificial ingredients are used in this flour coating. The flour-covered pieces are then transported on shaker or vibrating belts, which ensure that the coating is applied evenly and that the pieces are aligned in a uniform shape. This partial frying locks in the tenderness and juiciness of the chicken, while giving it a golden brown color and a crisp texture on the outside. Delicious extras: cheese cubes, nuggets, and potatoes beyond chicken. Factories create a variety of other popular food items with remarkable efficiency and precision. Cheese. KFC's cubes are a popular snack and ingredient in many dishes, prized for their gooey, melty centers and crispy coatings when fried. Battered cheese cubes are passed through a bed of breadcrumbs in an automatic machine. These machines not only increase efficiency, but also ensure consistency and quality in the final product. By automating the process, manufacturers can produce large quantities of cheese cubes with perfect coatings every time. From mixing ingredients to packaging the final product, every step is designed to create patties that are not only delicious, but also made with remarkable efficiency, carrying the capacity of 1,500 liters at a time. They can literally cope with bigger projects, like more than hundreds of thousands of patties every day. Chicken nuggets for that appealing golden brown appearance. Chicken nuggets are fried for around 70%, so they will be almost ready when you place your order in restaurants. Automation like these becomes even fascinating when they give a touch of love and care. Two sorts of nuggets are made, both equally delicious. Potatoes. Freshly harvested potatoes arrive at the factory, where chosen potatoes are gently loaded onto a conveyor belt. This belt carries them smoothly into the heart of the washing area, where a steady stream of water showers over them. This stage is important in maintaining the potatoes' hygiene, ensuring they are free from any contaminants that could compromise their quality. After the initial rinse, the potatoes enter a brushing and scrubbing phase. Here, soft brushes mounted on rotating cylinders gently massage the potato skins. Once thoroughly washed, the clean potatoes proceed to a drying stage that is typically 2-in-1, meaning they keep on drying naturally while moving ahead towards further processing, which will be peeling. Potatoes enter the automatic peeling station, where abrasive rollers gently remove their skins, so they can be moved to big choppers which literally cut the potatoes into uniform chunks. This factory is multitasking because it not only prepares potatoes for silky smooth mashed potatoes, but also gets various forms of potatoes for dozens of cuisines. For example, special cutters cut potatoes into wedge shapes, so potato wedges are not a hassle now, while some of the peeled potatoes are sent for further examination. Experts pass the good quality potatoes to be cut into halves and packed immediately to prepare the creamiest and most flavorful mashed potatoes. Experts are boiling the potatoes right at the spot. While in many households where spare time is, literally the issue already boiled potatoes, like boiled a day or two before, are used to make mashed potatoes real quick. But these facilities know never to compromise their crowning taste. When the potatoes are perfectly boiled, the unnecessary water is drained, and the steamy hot potatoes get their ultimate treatment in a smooth blender, as they are the main character. The blender keeps on rotating while bit by bit, butter is added to give them a thorough and creamy blend. To make mashed potatoes creamy and dreamy, they pour in a specific amount of milk and mix it all over again. This gives the mashed potatoes a smooth texture and that perfect consistency that makes you crave for having more. And there you have it. The potatoes have gone through the ultimate transformation and are ready to be served as a delicious creamy side dish or main, totally depending on your taste. Never underestimate any smaller element, even if it is a small gesture or machine, like this nozzle pouring the equal quantity of mashed potatoes in every batch.
Think about it, that moment of pure, unadulterated joy, whether it's the satisfying asterisk pop of a perfect bubblegum bubble, the comforting warmth of a fresh donut, or the creamy indulgence of your favorite ice cream. These aren't just snacks, they're threads in the fabric of American life, woven into our childhood memories, our morning routines, and our celebrations. But have you ever stopped to truly see them? To wonder about the incredible, almost fantastical journey these everyday delights undertake to reach your hands, your taste buds, your moment of bliss? Today, we're pulling back the curtain. We're inviting you on an exclusive, behind-the-scenes tour, a secret peek into the dazzling, high-tech worlds where your most beloved treats are born. Prepare to have your mind blown, your nostalgia ignited, and your appreciation for these seemingly simple pleasures transformed forever. Get ready to discover the sweet science, the hidden artistry, and the sheer scale of American ingenuity that puts pure joy in every bite. Let's be honest, who among us hasn't been captivated by the humble stick of bubblegum, that vibrant pink square, seemingly so simple, yet capable of transforming into a gloriously unstable, stretchy sphere, defying gravity before bursting in a satisfying asterisk pop that echoes our childhoods. Did you know the average American chews through an astonishing 300 pieces of bubblegum every single year? That's enough bubbles to float a small car. But while we've all chewed, stretched, and popped, have you ever really stopped to wonder, asterisk, how in the world is bubblegum actually made? Asterisk, how does raw material transform into that sticky, stretchy, and oh so popular treat that has been a beloved part of American culture for generations? Stick around, because the story is as chewy and colorful as the gum itself. Our tale begins not in a candy laboratory, but in the unlikely setting of an accounting office. Back in the roaring 1920s, meet Walter Deemer, an accountant at the Fleer Chewing Gum Company in Philadelphia. Walter wasn't a culinary wizard or a mad scientist. He was simply a numbers guy, tasked with a seemingly mundane problem: how to create a chewing gum that wouldn't stick to your teeth quite so much. Little did he know, he was on the precipice of an accidental invention that would revolutionize candy forever. In 1928, Deemer, tinkering in his spare time with various gum formulas, stumbled upon something extraordinary. He wasn't aiming for bubbles, he was aiming for less stickiness. But what he created was a gum that was incredibly stretchy, pliable, and crucially, easy to blow bubbles with. Unlike the existing chewing gum, which often had the consistency of, well, a piece of cardboard after a few chews, Deemer's concoction was revolutionary. The flavor, in those early days, wasn't an explosion of fruit or mint. It was more of a subtle, sugary delight. But the flavor wasn't the star. The bubbles, those glorious, improbable bubbles, were the real hook. Deemer's incredible creation wasn't initially christened bubblegum. In fact, it was simply labeled asterisk, double bubble. Asterisk, a name so playful, so catchy, it practically whispered, "Chew me, pop me." The name stuck, and the gum practically flew off the shelves. It was as if the entire world had been holding its breath, waiting for something that could not only freshen your breath, but also give you a perfectly legitimate reason to look absolutely ridiculous with a giant pink orb on your face. But here's where the story takes an even more interesting and wildly unexpected twist. In the early days, if you recall, bubblegum was almost exclusively pink. Not just any pink, mind you. This was a very specific, unique shade, and the reason, pure happenstance. Deemer was actually trying to formulate a clear gumper. However, at that moment in his lab, he had no clear flavoring agents available. The only food-grade dye in his entire arsenal was a vibrant pink, so he used it. And asterisk, voila. The most iconic bubblegum color was born. The world would never quite be the same, forever associating that cheerful, unmistakable hue with the joyous pop of bubblegum. Bubblegum's big breakthrough truly exploded in the 1930s and 1940s, providing a much-needed burst of simple joy during challenging times. By the time the 1950s rolled around, the art of bubble blowing had practically transformed into a competitive sport. Kids everywhere were flaunting their bubble-blowing prowess, turning schoolyards into arenas of bubbly competition. Every playground had its own unofficial bubblegum king or queen, crowned by the sheer gargantuan size of their bubbles, and, often, by the impressive splatters of sticky pink mess they left adorning their faces. But as with most good things, there were bumps along the road. Can you believe that bubblegum was actually banned in schools for a while? Why, you ask? Because children were becoming so unbelievably good at it, they were blowing bubbles bigger than their own heads. And, well, let's just say the teachers didn't exactly appreciate a classroom full of giant, shimmering, floating pink orbs. The horror. Imagine the anarchy. A room suddenly filled with escaping bubbles, bouncing off walls, sticking to textbooks, and, inevitably, getting hopelessly tangled in carefully coiffed hair. It was pure chaos, a delightful pink rebellion, Yet, like any great invention, too fun to be suppressed, bubblegum couldn't be held down by a little thing like school rules. It defied the bans and soared to become an undeniable pop culture icon. In the 1970s and 1980s, bubblegum was everywhere. From the infectious beats of bubblegum pop music to the rise of legendary brands like Hubba Bubba with its impossibly long strips and Big League Chew, packaged like chewing tobacco. But purely for fun, bubblegum further cemented its place in the hearts and jaws of people across America. The golden age of bubblegum might have shifted, but the memories endure, and those memories are undeniably sweet. So, how is this enduring symbol of fun actually crafted in a factory? The production of bubblegum is a truly fascinating blend of chemistry, engineering, and, dare we say, a little bit of magic. It's a meticulously precise journey that transforms raw, unappealing materials into the chewy, stretchy treat we know and love. From the moment ingredients are gathered to the final ready-to-pop piece, every step is highly detailed and exact. Let's dive deeper into each stage of this sticky, wonderful process. Our foundation is the gum base. In the earliest days of bubblegum, this base was derived from natural latex, tapped from rubber trees. While natural latex offered a distinct texture and chewiness, the industry has largely been revolutionized by the rise of synthetic gum bases. These modern bases are incredibly engineered, designed to achieve that perfect balance of chewiness, elasticity, and, crucially, bubble-blowing power. They are the unsung heroes of every great bubble. Next comes the sweetener. Typically, this involves sugar or corn syrup, added to the gum base to impart that universally recognized sugary flavor. Often, sugar is used in combination with corn syrup, creating a harmonious balance between sweetness and the all-important moisture retention, keeping the gum pliable. Then, the magic of flavoring agents. Today, most bubblegum flavorings are artificial, though some natural extracts are also used. Think classic fruit flavors like succulent strawberry, sweet grape, or refreshing watermelon. And, of course, there's the iconic classic bubblegum flavor itself, a secret, proprietary blend, often a complex combination of various fruits and a hint of vanilla, that is instantly recognizable and uniquely its own. These flavorings are highly concentrated liquids, meticulously measured and carefully mixed into the gum base. Too much, and the taste can be overwhelming. Too little, and you end up with a bland, disappointing chew. Precision is paramount. And finally, the colorants. As we learned, bubblegum is almost synonymous with bright pink, but it can be found in a vibrant spectrum of colors, from zesty green to cool blue, and even dazzling multicolored swirls. This visual appeal is achieved through the careful addition of food-grade dyes. These dyes are precisely measured to avoid any inconsistencies, ensuring every piece of gum looks as good as it tastes. The accidental origin of that signature pink hue, thanks to Walter Demer's limited dye selection back in the 1920s, remains a charming testament to how serendipity can shape an industry. Once all the ingredients are meticulously gathered and measured, the first grand stage of production begins, melting and mixing everything together. This critical step takes place in colossal, industrial-grade mixers Here, the raw ingredients are heated to specific temperatures, transforming them into a consistent, smooth base. The embryonic stage of your bubblegum. After the gum base has been perfectly heated and softened, it's time to infuse it with sweetness, liquid sweeteners like corn syrup or glucose syrup, and in some more natural recipes, even honey, are carefully poured into the melted gum base. These are then combined thoroughly, with the powerful mixing machines tirelessly circulating the ingredients to prevent any clumping and ensure a homogeneous blend. Some cutting-edge factories even utilize a process called extrusion at this point, where the gum base is forced through a die to begin its shaping journey. Once the base and sweeteners are thoroughly combined, the moment for asterisk flavorings and colors to be introduced arrives. The mixture is carefully infused with concentrated liquid extracts, custom designed for bubblegum. These flavors can range from wild, fruity concoctions to more adventurous, unconventional tastes. The coloring agents, typically vibrant liquid food dyes, are added next, mixing seamlessly with the gum base and sweeteners to create that bright, uniform color that beckons from the wrapper. Each and every batch of bubblegum is then rigorously tested to guarantee that the color and flavor remain absolutely consistent across the entire production run. After this blending magic, the gum base and its newly acquired flavor and color need to transition into a more workable texture. This crucial cooling process is vital. The gum must reach the perfect consistency before it can be cut into its familiar shapes or formed into long strips. Once the gum has cooled and solidified, or if it has been extruded and shaped into its desired size, it then enters the scoring stage. Here, precision blades lightly score the gum pieces, creating subtle indentations or lines. These lines are ingeniously designed to make it easier for the gum to break into individual pieces when needed, ensuring that each piece maintains the same consistent size and shape for perfect packaging. At every single stage of production, quality control is absolutely critical. Samples of the gum are regularly tested, subjected to rigorous scrutiny to ensure that the flavor, color, and texture meet the brand's exacting standards. This isn't just about taste. It includes meticulously testing the gum for its chewability, its elasticity, how far it stretches, and, most importantly, the size of the bubbles it can blow. Sometimes, bubblegum makers even deploy specialized equipment designed specifically to measure just how large a bubble can get before it gloriously pops. The final inspections are exhaustive, ensuring that the gum pieces are wrapped correctly and that the packaging is secure and tamper-proof. This incredible attention to detail guarantees that every single pack of bubblegum you buy is fresh, flavorful, and, most importantly, perfectly bubble-worthy. It's a fascinating blend of science and pure, unadulterated fun, all wrapped into one incredibly chewy process. From the very first mix of synthetic latex to the final, bubble-ready pieces, the entire journey is a testament to engineering precision and creative ingenuity. So, the next time you unwrap a piece of bubblegum, feel its familiar texture and prepare to blow that perfect bubble. Take a moment, appreciate the decades of innovation, the rigorous science, and the sheer labor that went into creating that sticky, stretchy little treat. After all, it's not just about chewing. It's about blowing bubbles, creating memories, and having a genuinely good time, one satisfying pop at a time. Who knew so much magic could be packed into such a small, pink square? The aroma alone is enough to transport you. That unmistakable scent of freshly baked donuts and rich brewing coffee, a beacon on countless street corners across America. For millions, running on Dunkin' isn't just a slogan. It's a way of life, a comforting start to the day, or a welcome afternoon pick-me-up. But have you ever paused, mid-bite of a classic glazed or a jelly-filled delight, to truly ponder the monumental effort behind each one? Asterisk, how does Dunkin' fry up more than 2 billion donuts each year? Enough to stretch across the globe multiple times over, while ensuring every single one is perfectly fluffy, consistently delicious, and undeniably Dunkin'.